Grace and peace, everybody. This is Presiding Bishop J. Charles Carrington Jr., and many of you know me as a presiding prelate of the Full Gospel Christian Fellowship. I am proud to be also known as the pastor of the great Bishop Leroy McLean Sr. He, and I don't want to get emotional, is one of the most faithful men that I know. And his wife is one of the most wonderful, faithful women that I know. You all are celebrating 45 years of worship, service, and the work of the ministry of God's Temple of Faith Ministries in Syracuse, New York. 1978 was a great year. A few noteworthy things happened. I have my little notes here. First of all, in 1978, Harriet Tubman was the first African American placed on a postage stamp. Okay? We don't take that lightly. Then Jimmy Carter, President then Jimmy Carter, and the premier, Anwar al-Sadat, gathered in Washington and came together and met on matters regarding Middle East peace. This is all February 1978. The last noteworthy event that I want to mention is the widow, Muriel Humphrey, of Senator Hubert Humphrey, was appointed to serve out the remainder of his term in the United States Senate. Now, beloved, that is not the most important event, those three things that I mentioned that happened in 1978. God called a man and a woman who were obedient and stepped out on faith, stepped out in obedience to God, and did what the Lord told them to do. I'm so glad that 45 years later, God's Temple of Faith Ministries, 1501 South Ave, Syracuse, New York, is still about the work of the ministry and serving the God of our salvation. We couldn't get there with you for your banquet. We did not feel good about the fact that we had to miss it this 45th year. But I'm so glad for media. I'm so glad for modern technology. And I want to say on behalf of the Life Builders Church, Pastor ALTHEA, all of the Full Gospel Christian Fellowship leaders, as a founding pastor of Full Gospel Christian Fellowship and a founding partner, Leroy and Pam McLean have been faithful since day one. I'm so thankful for that contingent, including Roddy and Trina Terry and others that came down from Syracuse on their way to a gospel festival. And after leaving that festival, stopped by Baltimore, took the message that Deacon Roddy Terry had recorded back to then Pastor Leroy McLean, and the rest is history. On behalf of my wife, especially, she and I want to come at this point, and I represent her, to say a hearty God bless you on 45 powerful, wonderful years of ministry. We look forward to sending something tangible to mark this event, and we're so glad to be able to, in some small way, say congratulations. We're proud of you. We thank God for you, and we want God's absolute best for God's Temple of Faith Ministries. I hopefully will see you all this year, and I believe God that will be for a great reason. The Lord is moving by his power, and I will be glad to see you all because I love you so much. God bless you. Y'all continue your celebration, but thank you for giving me this time to say most auspicious congratulations to the great bishop, His Grace Leroy McLean Sr., the elect lady, Pamela McLean, and all of the officers, all of the leaders, all of the saints of God's Temple of Faith Ministries. We salute you. God's greatness continue upon your life. God bless. God bless. God bless.